Actually, before we jump right into it,
Okay.
something I know isn't on the docket, but I haven't really talked about it with you. The Defenders started this week. Are you excited and are you planning on watching it?
I am planning on watching it.
Like soon, not like months from now? I know how you are.
That I don't know, but I do want to jump into it for sure.
Yeah.
The thing is, I haven't finished Luke Cage, and I didn't even start Iron Fist.
I think I actually I don't know why. Maybe it's because I watched Jessica Jones, and so maybe there's something about that that's intriguing me to want to just like jump into this. But I think I'm just gonna watch this without having watched the other ones I haven't seen.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
From what I've read, I don't think it matters that much.
No, I think there's its connection to some stuff that happened in Daredevil, and in Iron Fist. But again, I haven't watched them, so I don't know. But I bet it'll be user friendly as far as, or viewer friendly, I should say, as far as what they're going to be doing and talking about.
I think I just want to give it a try. I don't know why. I'm curious. So maybe by this time next week, I will have watched some, if not most of it. I don't want to say that.
Yeah.
Been busy.
Just realized I have us on screen right now.
Wow. People don't need to be watching us while watching us.
I know.
So that's cool. Anyways, I guess that was it. I was curious about that with you. If that was something you were...
I think I'm just going to just jump into it.
I think you should, man. I think it's going to be too overwhelming for you to be like, but I still have to watch this and watch that before I jump into it.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just it's just so much to watch.
Yeah.
Why must you do this, Netflix?
But maybe you'll have the reverse effect where you'll watch The Defenders and maybe that'll inspire you to want to watch what came before it.
That's true. That could happen too.
No, keep doing it, Netflix. I like having a lot of stuff to watch, but that feels, if you didn't jump on that from the beginning, that feels kind of overwhelming, you know? It's like, fuck, I have to watch Luke Cage, I have to watch all the other shit, so. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah. 2 seasons of Daredevil and Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
So. And like 4 episodes.
I mean, I've only watched
You've only watched Jessica Jones.
So. Why? You watched 4 episodes of
Luke Cage. 4 or 5. I don't remember where I left off. It was good for what I watched with Luke Cage.
You have to break that habit, man. You just get in such a habit of like.
And I'm getting into this too. I watched like almost half the season of Kiefer Sutherland. What did I call it? No. The newest one, Designated Survivor. I binged a lot of that.
What is? Oh, yeah.
That's where he's like every time when Congress has their like meeting with all the important people, you know, if in case anything happens there, you have that one survivor, so the government will continue. And that show is just so good. It's like a mix of like 24 and I don't know, but more about the government rather than counterterrorism, you know. And I couldn't stop watching. I just kept going and going. And
what is that on? Not to interrupt.
Channel 7 or ABC.
And then what? The first season was on Netflix.
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
And ABC Go.
Right. Their website, whatever.
Yeah.
So you stopped.
So we kind of stopped. Then I also started watching something else called The Turn, which has to do with the Culper Ring and during the independent revolution, independence from the British. And then I kind of stopped watching that too. I'm so bad.
I don't
always
understand
do that.
You have I was gonna say, dude. I mean, you could do what you want, but I was gonna be like, you have no business starting anything new until you finish some of these other shows that you've like started and you don't come back to.
It's like I'm just dipping my toes in.
I don't understand why you do that. It's crazy, especially because like you like TV. This network used to have a regular television podcast, and you're a big fan of TV, so it's surprising because I don't think it has anything to do with you not being engaged in the show, but that's what's weird about it. You'd think that its hooks would get hooked into you, and you'd want to finish.
Designated Survivor definitely got the hooks on me because I still want to know what's going to happen.
Okay. You better not pull this shit with like Stranger Things season 2.
Oh hell no! That's like the number one thing.
Okay.
That I'm looking forward to, Stranger Things.
Yeah. All right. There's so much stuff. People who don't know, who've been watching for a while, like Rick has heard me say this so much from off there, but I'm going to say it now. Rick is a huge Veronica Mars guy. Like, loves Rob Thomas, loves, the guy behind the show. But anyways, like, loves Veronica Mars. Got me watching it. Got me hooked into it. He's got a new show, or sort of new now. It's in its 3rd season that just finished. It's all on Netflix. I watch it because of Veronica Mars, so in turn, I almost pretty much watch it because of Rick. That's another one. He watched the 1st season and the first few episodes of season 2, and he stopped. And like, the show is so you. Like, it's you, and it's something you should be watching. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't understand your viewing habits right now, man. It's nuts.
They're a little weird right now.
They're super weird, especially with all the Veronica Mars cameos. Like, that show is campy and funny, and it's everything. It's everything I feel like you liked about Veronica Mars is in that show, and it just keeps getting better. Because you loved the 1st season. I remember when it ended, you're just like, oh my god, you didn't expect that. And then you were almost there. Like, you were a few weeks behind.
2 episodes or 4 episodes.
Yeah, you were only a few weeks behind to season 2. I'm like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna get caught up. You didn't. But it's all on Netflix. You have so much time before season 4.
I still gotta finish Arrow or catch up on Arrow.
That's the other one that shocks me, because that was the other show. It's like you were almost having like Arrow night, Arrow party to yourself.
And like, a lot of people were talking about how great this season of Arrow was, which honestly I kind of felt the opposite of.
I felt like I heard people, like, I thought people were saying that, but that it got better later on. So maybe
that could be what.
Maybe
it is,
that's what did it. Sometimes something. The most important thing about anything is, like, you could have a shitty start, but if you have a strong finish, it might change your whole opinion on what you just watched. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My problem with the show is, like, they keep bringing back people that you think are dead and are not dead, and that kind of
what it doesn't make sense.
It's kind of like, not that it doesn't make sense. It just kind of loses the death factor. Like, okay, well, if someone dies, they're
that's never fun. Like, if
and they're starting it in fucking Flash, and that kind of starting to irritate me.
But yeah, it could be one of those things where maybe it finishes strong, and maybe that changes your outlook.
Perhaps.
Mike, who's normally on the show, we're wrestling fans, and like, one thing that has always been said sometimes is you could be watching an episode of Raw every week, and maybe the whole show sucks or is kind of okay, but it has a really good main event, and all of a sudden you end the night like, oh, that wasn't a bad episode. So it could be the same thing with the season of Arrow. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I gotta finish it. I don't know how and when. But
you might just need to schedule Monday's gonna be Arrow night. Tuesday's gonna be iZombie night. Wednesday's gonna be more Arrow night. Like, I don't know, whatever you have to get caught up on. Make yourself. In fact, it's Ron Gilbert, the creator of Monkey Island and Thimbleweed Park, we've talked about on the show before. I don't remember I don't know all the details, so some of the details might be wrong, so don't hurt me. But it's either like he doesn't have TV, like doesn't have, he's cut the cord or whatever and doesn't have it. I don't know. Or this is just how he chooses to watch stuff. But basically, he doesn't watch TV in a regular way. Like, he'll watch something like The Walking Dead, for example, but he'll only watch it on Saturday. This is just totally me guessing, but this is how he does it. This is an example. Watch it on a Saturday at 8 p.m., one episode. Won't watch it again until the next Saturday. Basically, he limits himself. Even though he could watch multiple episodes at once, he doesn't binge. And so maybe you have to do something similar for yourself. Maybe not that model of only watching one episode.
I think that is a good idea, but for someone like myself who likes a lot of TV, I think I might have to do the same thing, but maybe with a few more episodes.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. I think
I'm only going to watch 3 episodes this week. Next week I'll watch another 3.
I think your problem... Sorry, there's something like I don't think your problem is you need to limit how many episodes you watch, because you're already doing that by not watching anything. I think you just need to be like, on Wednesday I'm going to watch Arrow. Yeah. That's where I'm going to get caught up on Arrow. Thursday I'm going to get caught up on iZombie. Friday I'm going to get caught up, or whatever day I'm going to get caught up on the Marvel Netflix stuff. But I just think that's interesting. I mean, good for Ron Gilbert. Like, that's some willpower. If I'm watching something and I know I have the whole thing there, he stops himself and right there, and then won't, he basically sets up his own TV schedule essentially.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's an interesting thought. But anyways, we can get into the show proper now.